All right. The next super chat I have is I support Tara Reid. She's a brave anti-imperialist, and I support Tara Reid as well. Tara Reid is an amazing person, and it is an honor every moment I've got to spend with her, whether in person at CPI conferences. She spoke at our CPI conference in Chicago last year. Whether it was that, or whether it was, in online interactions that we've had. I think I do want to just show just because of the circumstances. Why don't we show if I can find it here? Why don't we show Tara Reid at the CPI conference? If I can pull that video up, um, you know, yeah. Here we go. I'll just pull that up. I'll show you when we gave Tara Reid an award at our conference because it was just a really beautiful moment. It was really one of the best moments. It was really just a beautiful moment when we gave Tara Reid an award at our CPI conference. So I'm going to show that clip right now, just because I want people to see it in light of the fact that she's now in exile. I mean, when I heard that she was in exile, I mean that was when I heard she wasn't coming back from Russia. That was big, you know. And my heart goes out to her and her family and what they must be feeling right now. And I mean, wow, she thought she was coming to Russia for a month, and then Matt Gaetz told her not to come home. I mean, watch her press conference. I'm not her spokesperson. I don't represent her. Watch her words about it. I don't want to say the wrong thing and misrepresent her position. Tara Reid is an amazing human being, an amazing, brave anti-imperialist, a victim of Joe Biden's vicious, vicious brutality. And it's really awful. So I'm just going to pull up this video from our Chicago conference. I'm going to show the whole thing. I'll show you our opening ceremony that we did, and I'll also show you the Uhuru movement, and then I'll show you when we gave an award. We gave an award to Tara Reid. We presented her with an award at our conference because she is a great, heroic anti-imperialist voice. It's really just an honor to interact with her in every way and to see what they're doing to her now. I mean, it's just horrifying. I mean, what this woman has been through. You want to talk about a heroic, brave person? That's what Tara Reid is. And the fact that she's now in exile, I mean, that is just, she's been forced to flee her home country. I mean, she can't live in America anymore. That is criminal. It's absolutely criminal what they've done to her. That Matt Gaetz, a member of Congress, told her she wasn't safe to come home. This is just a quick review of the big moments from our Chicago conference, that we did at the end of June last year. So here you go. You'll see our flag ceremony. You'll see us honor the Uhuru movement, and then you'll see us give an award to Tara Reid. We are proud to have guests from that organization here today to show that we are not afraid, we are not intimidated, and that we offer nothing but unequivocal full support and solidarity to them while they're under attack. Please stand up. The Uhuru movement. Labeling black revolutionaries and civil rights activists as agents of Russia is one of the dirtiest tricks of the U.S. deep state. They called Martin Luther King Jr. a Soviet agent. They called the Nation of Islam foreign agents. We are here today to say that black people have the right to organize, fight for their rights however they choose, and that the U.S. government has no right to call them Russian agents or repress them in any way. The FBI raids must now stop. Must stop immediately now. Stop the raids. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. My name is Columbayi Antoinette, and how I always start any speech that I ever do is with a chant. So I want to teach you, or maybe you already know it, join in, because this is just the meditation of my heart, even coming here, and why it would never be any kind of retreat. We would never surrender. We would never compromise. We will continue to move forward and build. Fist up! Fight back! Fist up! Fight back! Fist up!
Fight back!
Fist up!
Fight back!
Fist up!
Fight back!
This is what fight back look like.
We have here, before you go down, before you sit down, I want to present to you the International Solidarity and Truth Award. This is the Center for Political Innovations Award we are giving to Tara Reid for actions in defense of international truth and solidarity in the pursuit of peace and justice.
Thank you so much. I feel warmth and connection with community, and it reminds me of when I was a child with my mom with the Progressive Labor Party and the Committee Against Racism. I love the unity, and I am with you. I wanted to dedicate this to the Uhuru movement. I want to dedicate this to them. Dedicate this to the investigative reporters right now in Donbass that are facing Patrick Lancaster, Ava Bartlett, right? Yeah. Alina Litt, Wyatt Reed. They're putting their lives and their livelihoods on the line to tell the truth. So while I'm here safe in this building with you, right now they're running from bombs and trying to get us the truth, and we've got to keep lifting them up. So thank you. And solidarity.
Solidarity. We love you.
And I'll just take this opportunity to say, you know what? The Uhuru movement got their homes raided by the FBI. And a week later, we were platforming them at our conference and rallying people in Chicago to support them. And Tara Reid heroically stood against the President of the United States, exposing him as a sexual predator, as a criminal, and standing against his pro-imperialist lies as well. And we platformed her at the CPI conference. Name one other communist group in the United States that is doing what we are doing. We were with Tara Reid. We were with the Uhuru movement. The Uhuru movement has personally and directly thanked the Center for Political Innovation for our heroic work. We have stood with the Uhuru movement like nobody else. We're standing with Tara Reid. You know, she spoke at our conference. You know, I mean, she's in touch with me. You know, we've talked on the phone many times. We are in the vanguard politically. I mean, we are doing, is the Communist Party doing anything like what we do? Is the Revolutionary Communist Party, is the Workers' World Party, the PSL, or any of them doing anything like what we're doing right now? No, right? And that is why we've been so viciously attacked. Is because this is just common sense. If William Z. Foster was alive today and running the Communist Party would be supporting the Uhuru movement, and the Communist Party would be giving a platform to Tara Reid. But William Z. Foster isn't running the Communist Party. Instead, it's run by Joe Sims, and so they're not doing that. We are doing what any communist would do in this situation. As the country faces the danger of a low-wage police state, when black revolutionaries are being accused of being Russian agents and indicted by the federal government, when a heroic woman is being driven out of the country because the president is leading the war charge against Russia, sexually assaulted her and wants to cover her up and silence her, we are the ones. We are in the vanguard. No other organization is doing what CPI is doing. And I guess I'll just say this now. I was going to say this earlier. I didn't think it was appropriate. I'll say it now, right? I think it's appropriate now. They tried to cancel that conference you just watched, right? They tried to cancel that conference. I was called on the phone, and I think you all know who it was by. I think you can all guess who the individual was. I'm not going to say who, but he knows he did it, and he called me on the phone. And I said to him, I said to him, what's the deal? Like, what's going on here? And he said to me, you're going to cancel the conference, aren't you? And I said, no, I'm not going to cancel the conference. And he said, but we're going to cancel the conference. They tried to blackmail me into canceling that conference where we platformed the Uhuru movement and we platformed Tara Reid. And they tried to blackmail me into canceling the conference. That's basically what they did. They didn't say, we're not going to go after you if you don't, but there was every effort made directly by the main person who was involved in the attack on me, said to me directly on the phone twice, you're going to cancel the conference, right? And I said, no. And I did that conference anyway, right? And I warned you all in the speech. I warned you that they were coming for us. In my speech, I told you they were coming at me. So, look at what we're doing. Is any communist group doing anything? There should be huge marches in Washington, D.C. Hundreds of thousands of people should be demanding hands off Uhuru, hands off Tara Reid. But no one else is doing it, and we're doing it. So, if you have any doubt about why I've been so viciously targeted, look at that video again and look at what's happened since then. Look at how Tara Reid has been forced into exile. Look at how Uhuru's now been indicted. It wasn't enough to just raid their homes and terrorize them. They've been indicted. If you have any doubt about why we have been so viciously targeted as an organization, and I personally have been subject to so many attacks, just review what we did in Chicago and what happened at our conference. Just review it, right? I mean, we are in the vanguard, folks. We are at the center of the struggle against imperialism. We're with Tara Reid. We're with the Uhuru movement. We are with Rage Against the War Machine, that amazing anti-war rally. We are with the people.